Now here you can see where I saw taping up the roof yet. So I didn't want to paint or anything get on the roof yet because I was at that stage yet to even work on it. Now here you can see a little bit closer up the door handle where I removed it. I glued it shut. Now this here orange that you're looking at is actually a motor orange that was actually purchased at the local Napa shop. Here again you can see the other side door piece where I've been working at. Also, if you look, you can see where I got the byline taped off that because I'm working on the upper half. Now right here you can see where I actually trimmed a little bit above the vent glass because I'm putting a drip rail in there. Now, as you can tell right here, I'm actually working back to the side trying to get the byline in place. Because when you get it from the manufacturer, there's no bylines actually in the shell, by no means. So you have to actually put it on in there. Here you can see where I'm sanding, gluing areas, filling areas, and sanding again, and primer. Believe me, it takes a lot of time doing this stuff right here. And if you look in the back right there, you can see there's a little end cap piece. Now, the kit never came with that. That was all hand-engraved in by me. Now, here you see the driver's side compared to the passenger side here. Like you see before, there's a hole there made up by me to put the drip molding in place as it should have been on the kit, but it's not on the kit. Now, if you look right here, you'll see there's a black mark in the back end. That there would be right where the gas cap would actually be located at, and the gas filler cap would be set in place. Now, the thing is, the gas piece that comes in a kit is more like a chrome circle piece, a regular detail. So here I'm actually using a round stock of brass to actually get the idea of what I put in it. And as you can see, I did a lot of sanding here, a lot of plastic moving to get the body shape where I wanted it to be at, be accurate for what the shell looks like, and what the real car looks like too. Especially the second generation Dodge Charger. Now here you can see I'm starting to work on the area, I'm starting to engrave the area to actually get the contour to put another gas cap that I actually make into location. Because I'm not going to be using the kit gas cap because it doesn't look nowhere near accurate. Now here is the interior pieces here. The passenger and driver's side. Now the passenger side is like a detail engraving and stuff. And yet I'm still working at putting more detail onto it. Now that white piece that you're looking at right there is actually a little trim mode, the chrome piece that goes in the second generation door pieces. That's the piece that actually bolts on. Now, if you look right here, you can see the bond and glazing putty. Now, that little piece again is actually for the upper piece of the pad. Here, if you look closely, you can see where I actually marked out the area I got to cut at to actually widen the panel to push that piece of it outwards to actually make it look right and fit in and be more accurate. Here is the upper piece of actually where I actually did the cut at. Now, if you look in the back, you can see the gas cap indent taking place as well. But right here you can see how much I've actually taken and widened it out in the back part over to the window area. Down by the door jamb area was actually good. It was up by the rear course glass where it was actually 2 foot out. There was actually a little opening there, but that on the roll color is not there. So again, I had to cut it, notch it, push it more to the back, and as you see, refill it. Again, lining everything up. I can see everything's going to be lining up right, so when I put the door pieces in, they actually fit right. Again, glazing the spot putty, the bond filler was actually used on this section right here. After everything was sanded down smooth. I'll put this here. There's a lot of plastic that was removed, and some filler was actually redone in here. Like I said, the red is actually the glazing the pot putty that you can buy in almost any Napa store or auto parts store. But remember, watch when you use stuff like that because it can shrink on you at times. Unless you use the 2-part ones that are approximate. Now here you can see where the byline for the window trim is actually everything's lining up. Now here on this side, which is the passenger side, you can see where the same thing was on the other side done. Here was done as well. And so you can see actually how far I actually moved it in. Which was like I want to say 1 millimeter. Because it was actually easy to do. You just gotta know how to cut the plastic and how to push it in and glue it. Then put baking soda on it, then actually harden over and then easy fill the rest of the gap in. Now if you look at the back right here, back to the rear glass piece right there, you'll see like around the V-shape that. There's a bigger mark right there. Now that piece of evergreen right there you're seeing sticking up right there was actually the spacer I actually used to keep the panel in where it should have been right there. Not way out. on the side where there's no trim underneath. All you're working with air. Here you actually made a lip to actually work with here by moving pieces of panel inwards. The kit is not a bad kit if you want to build NASCAR stuff. But when it comes to street version of the stock car, it's not really accurate. Only the accurate is by doing it yourself, building it yourself. Here you see the filler in the panel right here. Now here's the driver's side all filled over and primered now. See how it's gonna look. And you can see the primer does bring up the spots that I gotta adjust it. Now if you look at the back, you see the gas cap area. Again, that was not there before. That was all done by PIP. Project in progress. Here in some areas that actually had a primer. And again, use the glazes pot potty over top the area. Now this stuff, if you leave it over like 24 hours to 48 hours, it actually stands up nicely. Here you can see where I primered the top part of the panel, but not the side piece, because I'm not working the side piece. Now if you notice the rear glass trim area where the window sits in is getting more and more there as well. Again, every now and then I gotta keep my eyes on the openings of the trunk panels and all the bylines that was actually put in there, while focusing on the areas that need adjusting. Now here you can see I took tape up the rear quarter skin, so I can see the byline. If you look, you can probably see it too. There's a nice, somewhat crisp byline now appearing on the panel where there was not before. It's all around. Again, working on the backhand area, getting it into shape. Now here is actually the interior panel pieces in the naked right here. And those holes is actually there for a reason. And all those outlines is actually there for a reason as well. They're the same. This ain't the only time. This is actually in making. Now, as you can see right here, close up pieces, you can see where all the bolts, where all the handles, everything will be located on this build. Now, all those little lines here, they was all engraved by a little engraver ball that you can actually use with the drills that they make out there. Me, I like using the smallest one that they have, and easy working right after I draw the lines on. I don't start engraving until I know for sure that the lines are nice and straight. It takes a steady hand to engrave all those lines, because there's a lot more to come yet on these pieces right here. This is only the beginning pieces of the panels to make it accurate as possible. Again, I use a post-it sign to make these panels with that was in the strap type. Here is the front corner. Now, when working on this, I have actually discovered that the curl went up too far to the window glass here. It should have been that long up. So a piece of evergreen and a little channel was actually engraved. And here you can see where the piece of evergreen was actually glued in place. But now if you look, you'll see there's two little round areas as well. Well, since the kit doesn't come with windshield wipers, this build required windshield wipers. So, hollow round side was actually required. Now here you see again, back to door pieces again. Some of the detail of you can see in better pictures here coming here. You can see a lot of the outlines and stuff like the door jamb area, the door panel pieces. As I close in on the interior pieces, you'll see how much detail is being put into this build to make it accurate and look like a real street charger instead of like a NASCAR charger. Big difference in two different roles there. Here is the chassis piece. Now, the one on the left is actually the kit chassis, while the one in the gray is actually the one that Project in Progress is working on, making. As you can see, there's a lot of difference in between the two. Between the kit one and the aftermarket one right there, which is the gray one. The gray one is actually made by Project in Progress. As you can see right there, the details that went into making.